Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with a review of my beloved Prada Saffiano Galleria tote in the size MM. I did feature her in one of my previous videos titled All Designer Black Handbags, but since I love her so much, I figured she deserved more airtime. Anyways, guys, before I jump into the review of this bag, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Mitali and I make videos on beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. And if you happen to like handbag review related videos or fashion videos, do consider subscribing. I do post a new video every week, so I would love for you to be a part of my YouTube family. Alright guys, so let's jump into the review of the bag. So I'm going to go over when I purchased this bag, my thought process behind, when I was making the purchase of the bag, and also go over the pros and the cons, and at the end, how I feel about the bag, what I think about the bag, and if it was a good purchase or not. All right. So I purchased her in 2013. Mm, yeah, it's been a while. And I purchased her from the Fifth Avenue, New York store, and she is kind of my first designer handbag. And I say kind of because before her I did purchase another Prada handbag, but I purchased that from the outlet mall, so this was kind of my big purchase, entering into um, a designer showroom. You're making a big purchase, you're going through that mixed feeling. You're happy, but at the same time, um, that fear. So, all those mixed feelings that you have. If you know, you know. So, yeah. Um, so I purchased her in 2013, like I mentioned, and at the time she was all the rage. Like literally everyone and their mother had this bag. She was like the hottest bag to own. And in the streets of New York, I would see all fashionistas carrying this bag. So definitely it caught my eye. And this bag came in a lot of different colors and also shapes, and I also believe different leathers. This one in particular is Saffiano leather, and I chose to go with black and gold hardware just because, like I mentioned, this was my first designer handbag. I wanted to play safe, wanted to get something that was neutral, something that I could wear with a lot of different outfits and just get more bang out of my buck. So I think I made the right decision. And black with gold, you can't go wrong with black and gold combination. I mean, till this date, I feel like this is my most favorite combination to go for when I am choosing for a high-end bag. Size wise, I think it came in 3 or 4 different sizes. There was one that was larger than this is the medium, then there was one smaller than this. I'm not sure if that time there was something that was mini. Perhaps not, because at the time mini bags were not kind of that trendy. It's more now, right? So the large seemed a little bit too big on my frame, and the large also did not come with a shoulder strap. This is the medium one, so this does come with the shoulder strap, and the smaller one also comes with the shoulder strap, but the smaller one just seemed a little bit too small for my need at that time. And I say at the time just because I wanted to use it for work, and I felt like I needed to carry a little bit more stuff when I was carrying this bag to work. So this size seemed like a good size for me. Yeah, what drew me into this bag was definitely the the aesthetics of the bag. I mean, look at her. She is beautiful. And still, to this date, I am always drawn to structured bags. And this is a very structured bag, which I love. This is a top handle bag, which is my favorite style of bag. And yeah, I mean, what else to say? And also, like, it was very spacious. I say was, it is very spacious. So that was the reason behind getting this bag. I was also considering, I was also shopping around looking at Louis Vuitton, then also looking at Dior. Um, but this kind of spoke to me, and yeah, I also saw many girls on the streets of New York carrying this bag, so that was definitely one of the other reasons which kind of pushed me over the edge. You see so many people carrying this bag, you're like, oh, I want to carry this bag. So yeah, definitely that played some role. Now I'm going to enter into the pros and cons of the bag. This bag, well, it comes with a lot of pros. Number one, it's structured. Number two, it's a top handle. It also has a shoulder bag. Number three, this bag does not have any sort of partition in the interior of the bag, which is a big pro for me when I am um, when I'm when I'm purchasing a bag for work, especially for work, because bags which have sort of like partitions inside the bag, I don't know, I it's just difficult for me to organize. They kind of, you have to you just have to be more cautious in terms of what you are putting in which section of the bag, versus if it's a little bit bigger size, then it kind of bulges out and all of that drama. Versus if it's just one compartment, you can just throw in stuff and you know that it's going to be there. And the best way to organize is having different pouches for different things. So you just look inside the bag and you can see where that pouch is or whatever it is, and then there you go. You get the gist. And also, it had these two compartments, the zipper compartments on the side. They're super slim, but I got a lot of use out of that of these compartments, because I used to carry iPad, and it fit perfectly here. So I love those compartments. And also, I think I used to carry papers, so it fit in here perfectly. So pros. Uh, Another pro was, you might think that this is an open kind of a tote, but it came with this zipper pocket. I believe, yeah, pocket. So you can throw in your keys, your cash, card, sort of things which are important. I used to keep them here, so no problem with that. I also used to carry my shoes in this bag, no problem. um, yeah. Now, as far as the other pro is the leather of this bag. This is the Saffiano leather. It's it's sort of scratch resistant as well as water um, resistant or repellent. Yeah. So so it was fantastic, very durable. It has this sheen on it, which I loved, and I still love. And the dips on the side of the bag, I absolutely love that. It gives a very sexy look to the bag. Yeah, and then it also comes with this. I don't know what it is. It is like kind of a pocket design. Not necessarily you can put in anything. I think it was designed with the intent that you can keep your bus tickets in. I never used it for that purpose, but yeah, it's a nice touch. And it also comes with this key clay, I suppose. You can put in your keys here. Oops. Yeah, but I never kept my key here or anything like that, but it's more for the design purpose. I love the look of it. So that's that. And the bottom of the bag, it has 4 feet. And yeah, I do not see any slouchiness or anything in the bag. Like I said, I carried her a ton. She went through airport. I carried her straight. I don't want to say like every single day, but I did rotate her with a Louis Vuitton bag that I purchased soon after I purchased this bag. But I loved her more than my Louis Vuitton bag. So yeah, she has to be my number one pick when it comes to work bag. So that's that. Now getting into the con of the bag. Now I don't see any con in this bag per se, just because I am a top handle kind of a girl, so I have no problem with that. But the only con that I see is this bag is kind of medium size. It's a good size bag, and the strap, if you see, it's quite thin. I'm not saying that it's going to dig into your shoulder. It might, if you if you tend to carry her as a shoulder bag. I won't be able to comment on that, just because I never carried her as a shoulder bag. But I sometimes I used to carry her on the shoulder just when I am traveling in the subways or stuff like that. And if it's too crowded or my arms got tired, those were the only 2 scenarios I would sometimes carry her on the shoulder. Now I'm coming to the con. The con that I see is the D-rings of this shoulder strap. It's on this corner and then this corner of the bag. So if you are someone who is going to carry this bag on the shoulder, I believe over time it's going to, like, the structure is going to get deformed. It's going to get something of this sort. It did not happen in my case, because like I said, I always carried her handheld, so that isn't a problem for me. And the other thing was, I used to, for the most part, keep these buttons closed so that the bag retained its shape. I used to open it up only if I had more stuff and I needed more room for my stuff. So there you go. That's the review of this bag with its pros and cons. Now coming to the end of the video, which is, do I think it was a good purchase? I 100% think that this was a fantastic purchase for me. I highly, highly recommend this bag if you are on the fence of getting this bag. And recently I saw that this bag kind of comes in the mini size, so I kind of dwelled over the thought if I should get the smaller size, the mini one, just because I love this bag so much. But I have this rule wherein I do not purchase the same bag in different colors or different sizes. It's just not me. So I did not purchase the mini one, but I'm very happy that I have this bag in my collection, and I feel like Prada is making a comeback. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely. If you are thinking, go for it. It will be money well spent. And I have to say that I did. Think of selling this bag sometime back, just because I was not using this bag. But in a way, I'm glad that I did not. I did not. I'm so happy that I did not. And yeah, I don't think so I'm ever going to sell this bag, just because even though I don't use her these days, I feel like bigger bags are going to come back into fashion, and I will be able to rock her again. So that's it, guys, for this video. Hopefully you guys liked it or found it helpful. And yeah, stay tuned for more fashion related videos. Actually, I was planning on making some fashion related videos, but unfortunately I broke my toe, and so I had to push them um, a little bit. So the moment I get a go ahead from the doctor, I am going to film those, but until then I'm going to do some sit down videos. So let me know if you want to see any comparison kind of videos, or if there is any other handbag that you would like me to review. Alright guys, so I will see you in my next one. Bye now.